Joining us tonight is the Archbishop of San Antonio, Texas, Most Reverend Gustavo García-Siller. Archbishop, we thank you so much for your time. We know you're a longtime friend of Pope Leo XIV. You all met more than 20 years ago. Tell us about the time that you've gotten to spend with him over the years.
Well, I met him in 2003 in Chicago, and it was in the context that he was a leader in his religious order, the Augustinians, and Pope now Leo XIV. He was visiting with the members of his community, and I was invited for a social, for dinner, for mass, to pray with them on certain occasions. And we used to live like a few minutes from each other, like 10, 15 minutes. So it's how we're able to connect. At that time, I was Archbishop and auxiliary bishop in Chicago. But he's kind of calm person, very profound in his elaboration of thoughts, and very with simplicity in his actions. So we got along quite well, and we became friends very easily.
Tell us about the significance of the name he chose, Pope Leo. Why do you think that that's so symbolic, based on what you know about him?
Okay. That name is following Leo the 13th. And during that time of that Pope, he was very involved in promoting the social doctrine of the church. Particularly, one document that reflects his mind was the Rerum Novarum document. And that document was in support of workers, that they will live with dignity, they will be receiving fair wages. And it was a kind of a revolution at that time. And Pope Leo the 14th now, he worked in his province as an Augustinian, particularly in Chicago area, very involved in his comments, in his ways of connecting with people, very clear about social justice and human rights. And then when he was sent as a bishop to Peru, it was an impoverished community, and he was able to lift them up, to raise them up.
The new pope, as you know, is tied to Latin America, is fluent in multiple languages, including Spanish. What kind of impact or influence do you think that that will bring to the Catholic Church?
I will tell you, my experience yesterday was of impact. He spoke briefly in Spanish, but the fact that he did it, not to show that he knows Spanish, but to know that he loved the people that he served in Peru. And when he said, "Peace be with you all," and then how he emphasized that the world needs peace and that he wants to be a man of peace, and calling us and challenging all of us to be build paths of peace, it's just filled my heart, and I have been very excited, but with a lot of confidence. Of course, it's the first Pope that I can say that I have met before.
Answered prayer for many, it sounds like. Thank you so much.